Hi, I'm Alexa, and welcome back to The Leftovers. This week we are here with
Paul Kinsman,
the band director here at NHS, and we will be making salsa. Salsa is really one of my just favorite things to eat in general.
all-time favorite after-school snack, yes.
Oh yeah, and it's perfect because it's after school.
Check it out.
First thing you are going to need is tomatoes. For this recipe, it's a 28-ounce can of diced, pre-diced tomatoes.
BPA free.
And what we have here, is a...
All at once.
All at once, yeah. I'm gonna put it all in there. This is about half a red onion chopped up, a jalapeno pepper chopped up, and a habanero pepper chopped up.
Yes. I'll hand them to you. Careful not to touch my eyes after handling the jalapenos.
Oh yeah.
Do not touch your eyeballs.
I will not. And the onions, nothing good for the eyes. For our, spice ingredients, we have some garlic salt, just normal salt for flavor later.
Cumin. For the humans.
You will need 1 teaspoon of cumin.
I'd say that is, that's like
It's
3/4
about right.
of it.
Yeah, and then I'll put a little bit more in. And then a tablespoon, green one, tablespoon of the garlic here. Yeah, and this pours much easier.
Yeah, it's smoother.
We are going to blend this, and then we will be back with some chips and the finished salsa. I feel rewarded right now.
Shall we enjoy the reward?
We absolutely shall. Here's
Here we go.
chip for you. Here, wait.
Scoops. Whole
Wait.
wheat.
Cheers.
We did it. Nice work.
Fantastic. Tell me about your prior experience with music production.
Music production. So I didn't start getting into music production until actually after college. After college, I decided to skip out on America for a little while, and I moved to South Korea for 1 year, and then Hanoi, Vietnam for 3 years, where I was teaching internationally. And in both of those places, I met all these people from all over the world that had these amazing skills producing albums and recording artists live. I was really inspired by those individuals. So I continued to, so I started learning how to make this stuff happen. I got this program called Ableton Live, and I started watching hours and hours of YouTube videos. And so I'm a little bit of I'm in the YouTube generation of music production trainers, but I'm 6 or 7 years into that journey, so I feel pretty confident.
How many instruments do you know how to play?
Well, in college, I studied the saxophone and piano. And then since college, I've picked up the flute and the clarinet and the guitar. And right now I'm working on brass instruments mostly, now that I'm the band director here. Those are my weakest family.
Why choose NHS band?
Well, so in college, I went to UMass down the road. And so in college, I was doing my student teaching mentorship here. So I got to work with Deb, and I got to see what this school brings to the table. And I'll tell you, this school is very different from most other high schools. It has a very high caliber level of musicianship, both inside the band program, of course, but also outside the band program. So I felt that coming to this high school, I'd be able to utilize my skills as a jazz musician, my skills as a classical musician, and then to begin to incorporate all of this extra stuff that I learned after college, like music production, and to be able to bring it to a very open and very talented community of musicians and learners.
So you are working on a grant with one of our other teachers here at the school, Steve. What is this possibly going to provide for the school?
The grant is called Live STEAM, and it incorporates this program of music technology and sound recording that I'm bringing to the school next year. whole bunch of students have signed up for it, so we're running actually 2 semesters of it next year. This grant is going to get the equipment so that students can record themselves, turn this space right here, this music theory room, into kind of like a music production editing suite. And now where this comes in with Mr. Eldridge, with Steve, is that he's kind of like the guru of the theater, right? And so the ability to make your own music on the computer and to record live musicians, if you can do that, then you can run live events in the auditorium. So the push of Live STEAM is so that we can get students to run live events, musical events, or like the fashion show or talent show, or the poetry slam, to incorporate things like hip hop into the poetry slam. Organized, run, and managed by students. So that's what this grant is all about, trying to create more events here at the high school that bring technical fluency to the arts.
Yeah, that is amazing. That's what we're all about here at the Transcript.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. All right. Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us this week.